Hi everyone, and welcome back to the June Hues of Happiness card class. This is card design number 4 and one of my favourites from the set of cards. I do always like to mix it up a bit with a bit of a fancy fold or something a little bit different, so I do hope you enjoy this card design. It's made predominantly from the designer series paper. And you'll notice there are 2 patterns here. It's a really clever play on the designer series paper. We've got a lovely piece of ribbon to secure it shut, and then it opens up like so. So my favourite piece of designer series paper in the whole pack is this lovely rainbow pattern, and I didn't want to cut it up. I really struggled to do something with it, and this is a card design that I actually designed for my team for a recent make and take, and it works really well because you really do get to showcase both sides of the DSP. So let's get started. First of all, you're going to need just this sheet of designer series paper, and you're going to need your trimmer with your scoring blade in. Okay, so we're going to cut this down so that it is 15 centimetres wide. So you're going to cut off the smallest slither. It probably wouldn't matter if you didn't cut that off, but I wanted to make sure that it was the same as a C6 card and fitted nicely in our envelope. Now the next thing we're going to do is we're going to cut it down to 22.5 centimetres, and if you wanted to look the same as mine with the pinks, you're going to pop it in your trimmer so you've got the purple stripe on the left hand side. So trim that down to 22.5 centimetres, and you're cutting off this lovely pink section. We are going to use that piece, so just put that to one side for the moment. And then we are going to score. Okay, I'm just going to make sure I've got this right in my head. You're going to turn it round. Yes, you are. Yes, you're going to turn it round, so you've now got the orange panel on your left hand side, and you're going to start by scoring at 8 centimetres and then at 18.5. Now the most important thing when you're using designer series paper in projects like this is to not push too firmly with your scorer, because you will push all the way through and you will split your card. Okay, so once you've done that, you can put your trimmer to one side. You're no longer going to be needing that, and then carefully just fold your score lines and give them a soft crease. Okay, so you're going to score them crease them forwards and backwards. And then the way that this card works is it works like this. Now obviously on my card we've got this pink section here, so you're going to bring back in that piece that you cut off, and you're going to attach it to that large panel covering up the flowers. Now this gives you the whole rainbow. Do love a rainbow on my cards. Okay. Now once you've done that, give everything a really nice crease with your bone folder. Okay, again, don't push too hard, don't be too rough with it because you will split it. So there we have our piece that opens up like so. Okay, the next important part of this card is the ribbon. You want to secure your ribbon next, and you're going to do that by popping it around your card. You're going to leave yourself a good amount to tie a bow with. Okay, so I've got roughly on that side, let's bring it in a bit, roughly 15 centimetres I think, yes, roughly 15 centimetres, and then you want, no, ignore me. Oh dear girls, it's all going wrong. No, put it in front. There we have it. So you want roughly 15 centimetres that side, and then you want roughly 25 centimetres that side. Now you've got a piece of ribbon that is ½ metre long. Okay. So the other way to do this is to put it around. So you've got the small flap on your right, and then you're going to tie your bow over here. Cut off your tail. Okay, so just ignore that bow. That bow's really rough. I wouldn't be happy with that bow, but never mind. So you want to secure your ribbon so that it doesn't move now, and you're going to use some tear and tape, and you're going to secure it to this panel here. Okay, don't worry too much because we're going to put the white piece on to cover that up. So the white piece is going to sit roughly in the middle of our card front. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do is we're going to use our black fine liner again, and I'm going to just draw around the top and the bottom and the sides. Now that piece is ready to attach to our card front, so I'm going to attach that with some dimensionals, and I'm going to put them as close to the edge as I can. And then that is going to sit so it's in the middle of the card and it attaches to this panel. Okay, now when you open up your ribbon, the panel is attached, the ribbon is attached so it doesn't move, and you've got the centre of your card. For the centre of your card, you have a piece of basic white. Now this measures 10 centimetres by 14.5, so it just sits in that middle panel quite nicely, and you can stick that down. Okay. Now what I have done is I have drawn another little line inside. For the decoration of your card, use a selection of flowers and stick them down. These again have been die cut from our designer series papers, and it's just about layering them in to create a really nice floral arrangement. And I've tried to use one of each colour to continue that sort of rainbow effect. Like so. So that's my little floral arrangement, and then I'm going to bring in some scrap white card, and I'm going to stamp our greeting, which is best wishes. That is being stamped in Night of Navy ink. Again, you could use any sentiment that you wish, and then I'm going to trim that into a nice banner. I do wish Stampin' Up would bring back these chunky scissors. And then our banner is going to go on so that it is raised on a few little dimensionals. And there we have it. That is our fourth card design, all finished. It ties really nicely. And it's one of those card designs that when you find a really nice piece of designer series paper that you think, I need to showcase both of those patterns, it is the perfect card. I'm struggling to tie a ribbon now. a bow even. So that's it, guys. Thank you so much for watching card number 4. We've got one card left of this month's card class, and I will see you all over on the final video. Bye for now.